Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video on Nebosh IGC exam preparation. If you're gearing up to take your Nebosh International General Certificate, IGC, exam, you're in the right place. Today, we'll be discussing the key topics you need to focus on to ace your exam. 1. Principles of occupational health and safety. Understanding the principles of occupational health and safety is paramount for any professional in the field. This involves more than just a cursory knowledge. It requires a deep understanding of various aspects. Hazard identification. The ability to identify hazards in the workplace is the cornerstone of effective safety management. This includes recognizing potential sources of harm, whether they're chemical, physical, ergonomic, or biological in nature. By conducting thorough inspections and assessments, professionals can pinpoint areas of concern and implement targeted interventions. Risk assessment. Once hazards are identified, the next step is assessing the associated risks. This involves evaluating the likelihood and severity of potential harm, considering factors such as frequency of exposure and the level of danger involved. Through systematic risk assessments, professionals can prioritize hazards and allocate resources accordingly to mitigate risks effectively. Risk control measures. Implementing risk control measures is essential for minimizing workplace hazards and ensuring the safety of employees. This may involve engineering controls, administrative controls, or personal protective equipment, PPE, depending on the nature of the risk. By selecting and implementing appropriate control measures, professionals can reduce the likelihood of accidents and injuries in the workplace. 2. Understanding the legal framework. In addition to grasping the theoretical principles of occupational health and safety, professionals must also navigate the complex legal landscape surrounding workplace safety. Health and safety legislation. Familiarity with relevant health and safety legislation is essential for ensuring compliance and upholding the well-being of employees. This includes understanding national regulations as well as any international standards that may apply to your industry. By staying abreast of legal requirements, professionals can proactively address potential issues and maintain a safe working environment. Responsibilities and consequences. As a health and safety professional, it's crucial to recognize your responsibilities under the law and within your organization. This may involve developing and implementing safety policies, conducting training programs, and overseeing compliance efforts. Furthermore, understanding the consequences of non-compliance, including legal penalties, financial costs, and reputational damage, underscores the importance of adhering to regulatory standards. Continuous improvement. Finally, it's essential to adopt a mindset of continuous improvement in occupational health and safety practices. This entails regularly reviewing and updating policies and procedures to reflect changing regulations, technological advancements, and emerging risks. By embracing a proactive approach to safety management, professionals can foster a culture of prevention and ensure the well-being of all individuals in the workplace. Principles of risk management. Hierarchy of controls. Understanding the hierarchy of controls is fundamental in risk management. This framework outlines various methods for controlling workplace hazards, starting with the most effective measures down to the least. Elimination. The most effective control method involves eliminating the hazard entirely from the workplace. This may involve redesigning processes or removing hazardous materials altogether. Substitution. If elimination isn't feasible, substitution involves replacing the hazardous materials or processes with less hazardous ones. This could entail using safer chemicals or equipment. Engineering controls. These controls focus on isolating workers from hazards. Examples include installing ventilation systems to remove harmful fumes or implementing machine guards to prevent contact with moving parts. Administrative controls. This level involves implementing procedures and policies to minimize exposure to hazards. This might include training programs, job rotation, or scheduling breaks to reduce fatigue. Personal protective equipment, PPE. PPE serves as a final line of defense when other controls aren't feasible. Examples include safety goggles, gloves, helmets, and respirators. Understanding workplace hazards. Common hazards. A thorough understanding of workplace hazards is crucial for ensuring safety. Hazards can range from seemingly mundane issues like slippery floors to more severe risks like chemical exposure or ergonomic strains. Slips, trips, and falls. one of the most common workplace hazards. These accidents can occur due to wet floors, uneven surfaces, or cluttered walkways. Fire safety. Understanding fire hazards and having proper protocols in place, including fire extinguisher use and evacuation procedures, is essential for protecting employees and property. Manual handling. Improper lifting techniques and ergonomic strains can lead to musculoskeletal injuries. Training and safe lifting practices and providing ergonomic equipment can mitigate this risk. Practical application and preparation. Exam-style questions. To solidify your understanding of risk management principles, practice answering exam-style questions. This will help you apply theoretical knowledge to practical scenarios and identify any gaps in your understanding. Look for resources that offer a variety of question types to challenge yourself comprehensively. Remember, preparation is key to success. By mastering risk management principles and understanding common workplace hazards, you'll be better equipped to ensure safety in any professional environment. That's all for today's video on Nebosh IGC exam prep. I hope you found these tips helpful. If you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content. Until next time, happy studying!